Good evening, and welcome to this edition of YINR Tonight. What's that? I gotta wear a jacket to be an anchorman in this shul? I'm Michael Raskus, and I'll be your host for tonight's headline stories. We will introduce a simmering scandal bigger than anything ever seen on Hell's Kitchen. We will unroof the mysteries of the budget crisis. Next, we will try to explain an unusual annual migration pattern at YINR. Then, in an attempt to answer the question, what could they possibly be talking about, we will bring you another installment in the series, Heard Under the Overhang. And we will wrap up with our own version of Joan Rivers, Yisrael Friedman Unchained. Let's go right now to our investigative reporter, Michael Turek, who's about to blow the lid off of this crockpot.
Thank you, Michael. After months of meticulous planning, the utilization of deep disguise, and armed with my unique liquor locating abilities, I was finally able to infiltrate the super-secret underground bunker of Young Israel of New Rochelle. There the kitchens are located, the focal point of our story. Our investigative team had previously picked up some very disturbing intelligence from an anonymous source. Needless to say, we zealously guard the identity of our sources in order not to compromise their security. Suffice it to say, however, all is not what it seemeth at Young Israel of New Rochelle. Mark my words, this scandal is about to rock the institution down to its very kishkas. Allegations surfaced a while ago that two-time winner of the annual Cholent Throwdown contest, Mr. Uri Weinstein, had introduced into his crockpot a banned, illicit, recipe-enhancing substance. If these charges were to be proven, it would lead to Mr. Weinstein being stripped of his titles, as well as his lucrative endorsements with Pepto-Bismol and Advil. In the wake of my withering interrogation of Mr. Weinstein, he finally backpedaled on his original denial and confessed to introducing liberal amounts of fine single malt whiskey into his cholent, thus unduly influencing the judges. We solicited a statement from Rabbi Fink, or in this case, Rabbi's Fink. Or maybe it was Rabbi Fink's, but in either case, none was forthcoming. We approached President Bernie Michael, who was his usual tight-lipped self. Perhaps we need to return around the time of the announcements. We finally reached Dina Sturman, executive chair, with whom we originally tabled this complaint. She convinced us that we were required to undertake a much more scientific approach. So we approached the leading cardiologists in the shul, but unfortunately they were too busy consuming the aforementioned cholent to comment. As this saga unfolds, we will update you with the latest developments. This is Michael Turek reporting from Young Israel of New Rochelle, where the deep dark shadows of excessive indulgence loom menacingly over this once proud and honorable community.
Well, that was interesting. Lance Armstrong, I knew it. Nobody could ride the hills like that. A-Rod, I don't really care. I'm not a Yankee fan. But Uri Weinstein? Uri, say it isn't so. Well, from one disappointment to another, let's go to another Uri standing by with tonight's business report.
Thank you, Michael. Well, it seems like this building is the gift that just keeps on giving.
No, it is a fantastic facility. No one minds being asked to direct deposit their wonderful paychecks into the YINR Building Fund account, and all members especially appreciate the updates we share with them at the end of davening.
Is there, in fact, a debt ceiling for YINR and the New Rochelle Jewish community?
Everyone on the board understands that it is imperative that we spend to grow. Presidents and treasurers of Jewish institutions since Abraham's time have spent and spent and spent.
Anywho, another situation that's come up at the membership level is the actual leak we have in our ceiling in such a brand new building. Can you explain how that could possibly happen?
I'm glad that you brought that up. When we were planning the minutia of the new building, and you know, Uri, that the proverbial devil is in the details, we had to make some tough choices. It came down to marble bathroom fixtures or a sound roof. While the leaks can be mildly distracting at times, it will really bring Tfilas HaGeshem a real dose of reality.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, David, for a most enlightening interview, which I'm sure our members enjoyed greatly. Now I'd like to throw it over to Jan, who's standing by with some exciting developments in the lead-up to the YINR dinner.
Thank you, Uri. There are 2 buses on their way to the Young Israel of New Rochelle, one from Montreal, Canada, guests of the Roismans, and another from Nashville, Tennessee, guests of the Dietz. Скажите, как вам нравится наше представление и
Я сюда приехала впервые.
Да.
Я счастлива, что меня сюда пригласили.
Мы всегда с удовольствием сюда приходим. И каждым годом все больше и больше мы привыкли быть здесь.
На здоровье.
И что вы можете сказать про Sherry and Josh Dietz?
Чего?
Sherry и
Josh Dietz. Justin. Who are they?
А вторая пара это Нина и Мойш Ройзман.
Нина и Мойш Ройзман.
А теперь, если можно, помните, я сказал, что мы это готовим для динера, который будет в синагоге. И мы там будем чествовать 2 пары. Так если можно...
Восторг неописуемый. Мы окунулись в еврейство. Великие потолки, дерево, синагога великолепная. Прием отличнейший. Спасибо большое.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly sorry. None of these people have any idea of our honorees.
Nina and Moshe Reutemann. Sherry and Josh Dietz.
For YINR tonight, this is Jan Kitterman.
Roisman you did see. The Roismans and Dietzes are wildly popular international celebrities. How could anyone not know them? For our next segment, we have obtained some exclusive security camera footage. Let's listen in now to what's been heard under the overhang.
So, how was your week?
Honestly, I am exhausted. You know, I haven't made it over to the lockers yet, but I'm hoping that Fan has brought some good stuff. I really need it.
It just bugs me that we have to wait for after Kedusha to help set up for the Kiddush.
You know, it's a little hard to hear under this overhang, but I think Bernie's telling us to be quiet and take our seats.
Yeah, whatever. Just follow my lead.
Okay.
Any clue who the guests of honor are at this year's dinner?
Oh yeah, that would be Roisman.
Who?
You know, Moshe and Nina Roisman.
Is Moshe the brainy guy with the curly hair who's always reading in the back?
No, that guy is Rossman, not Roisman.
There are 2 of them?
2 what?
Honorees, Roismans, I don't know.
They are 2 distinct people. One of them happens to be the honoree.
Is he the guy who sits up front in the corner with the rest of the talkers?
That guy is Ross.
So there are 3 of them?
These are 3 distinct people. One of them happens to be the honoree.
Is he the doctor?
Among the trio that you're confusing, he is not the doctor.
So then who is the doctor?
That would be Ross.
So what do the 2 non-doctors do?
Well, actually, one of them is in medicine.
How so?
He is a dentist.
You sure? A dentist? Not a filmmaker? What does the 3rd guy do?
He's an attorney.
An attorney?
Yeah, you know, a lawyer.
That would still be better than a dentist.
Maybe they like Roisman because he's Canadian.
A Canadian? This keeps on getting better. What could a Canadian dentist possibly have done to merit such a major honor?
You know, I don't know. Maybe he brought down some Montreal smoked meat a couple times. I'm guessing, actually, that the honor was being bestowed because of his wife.
And what's so special about her? Is she also another Canadian?
She's from Far Rockaway, but she's done a lot for this shul. And Moishe has edited a lot of the videos.
La-di-da. A couple of projects, a couple of videos. And how about the young leadership couple that they throw under the bus? Who are they this year?
Sherry and Josh Dietz.
Dietz? Dietz? What's young about him? All right, Sherry looks great, I'll tell you. But Josh, he's got to be on the wrong side of 40.
You are missing the point. Sherry and Josh have exhibited extraordinary leadership skills. And on another note, I challenge you to find a better athlete than Josh in this shul.
Athlete? Please. He's just an aging chucker at this point. He can't beat anyone off the dribble and has to keep moving farther and farther out to get off his shot. Does he do anything we can consider to be young? Hey, wait, is he the one who rides a motorcycle?
No. That would be Roisman.
Rossman rides a motorcycle?
Oi, there you go again.
Hey, Jeremy just left. Let's go help him set up.
I'm right behind you.
Wow, that segment was a gem. A real ruby. Uh-oh. Just wait till next week's segment of Heard Under the Overhang, where we see President Bernie Michael pacing back and forth and practicing this week's announcements. Next, let's go to our entertainment correspondent, Yisrael Freeman, who is standing by with some beige carpet interviews for the big event tonight.
Thank you, Michael. Yes, here we are at the Young Israel of New Rochelle on the morning of the dinner, and very excited about the honorees, the Roismans and the Dietzes. Very exciting for us and for the shul, and we're just going to go in and start interviewing people and get the sense of their excitement for this evening. I have to tell you, the energy here, Michael, is palpable. There's really just a thrill and excitement. I haven't seen this since there was Kishket, the Kiddush.
It's tonight.
Are you excited about the dinner tonight?
I didn't know it was tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I'm very excited.
Do you know what you're wearing?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So, are you going to the dinner tonight?
It's tonight?
Yeah.
I was hoping not to.
Let's ask that question one more time. Alan, are you going to the dinner tonight?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Are you enthusiastic about it?
Very, very excited.
How do you feel about the fact that there's going to be someone from Bonnycrest honored?
Where is Bonnycrest?
I think it's that one. Have you ever had any Norseman recipe?
I think there's some of them in the cookbook.
Do you think we should be honoring people at the shul dinner who make recipes in the cookbook that no one eats?
Who said that no one eats it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Look at Mark. You're getting aggressive. Relax. What do you think the appropriate age for someone to be a young leader of the Young Israel of New Rochelle would be?
Oh.
And why do you think the Young Israel is called young?
Young. Is this like for the new Banshee?
Yes, that's you. I mean, you can keep your clothes on.
Yeah, but no, see, the only problem is I'm not allowed to watch Banshee.
No,
so it's not a problem.
That's all right. Do you think it's all right for us to be honoring people who are athletic at the shul dinner?
And they pay their dues. That's a plus.
Do you think you should have to be a good cook to be a member of our shul?
And they pay their dues. That's a plus.
What do you think the qualifications should be to be a young leader?
And they pay their dues. That's a plus.
Thank you. I don't know what Josh's wife's name is. Is it Sherry, Shari, or Shelly?
2 R's and an I.
2 R's and an I. That's Sherry.
Sherry.
Okay. How long have you been friendly with Josh and Sherry Dietz?
Sherry.
Sherry.
No, Sherry.
Shelly?
Did you read the invitation?
Do you know if the Moshe Parkway is named after Moshe Roisman?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe.
Do you think it's a little bit odd to drive to New England to go to work every day from New Rochelle? What do you think about the fact that he rides his motorcycle without a helmet? Does that trouble you? All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
And that's all we have for the Young Israel of New Rochelle.
Thank you, Yisrael. You are right. The excitement is actually quite palpable. Well, that's our show for tonight. We hope you enjoyed. Apologies to Moish and Josh. We seem to have run out of time. We hope they'll be back in a future segment. As we close, a quick look ahead to our next installment. This is Michael Raskus signing off for YINR Tonight.
Spell Roisman. No, I said Roysmen. Moish? Yeah, I know that. Moish. I like when the cake is sweet and moist. What's moist? M-E-S-H. The word is Dietz. When she forgets her kids in carpool, I think she's a Dietz.
D-E-E-D-Z.
Sherry.
S-E-R-E.
Mazel tov!